Well, if you're in separation with your twin flame, you know, like you can choose to not be in separation, right? There's always a choice that you can make. You don't have to settle for separation because that doesn't feel good. And so you just want to make the choice to choose your union right now, right in this moment. And, you know, doing this and making that choice is powerful. And so, like, if you're like, oh, my twin flame told me this, then you're giving that power. You're giving separation power rather than union. And that's not going to really serve you in your journey. You're just gonna keep like going in circles. But if you want to heal separation from your twin flame, then it's starting by healing separation within yourself, and in all of the blocks that you have to love within yourself, right? Where you feel separate in your life. But if you're in separation, it's just like making that choice and going forward and doing the inner work, right? That's why we're all here, is to do the inner work, is to ascend and to love ourselves. The orbs are here again. They're always following me. But yeah, like that is how you heal separation is first, you know, you start doing the mirror exercise on everything that upsets you. Because if you're not doing the mirror exercise on your upsets, then you're not really like healing. So. What else? How to know if they're your twin flame. So yeah, like, knowing your twin flame is a process. You know, you're not going to know if someone is your twin flame right away. Because that's just... It's not really something that happens very fast. But, you know, it's okay. You know, you go through the revealing process. And the way that this happens is the deeper that you go into the inner work, the deeper that you go into getting to know yourself, getting to know your core values, right? Your twin flame, your true twin flame will be attracted to that. And you and your twin flame are always making the same choices. Your true twin flame, right? And so if you are truly making choices, core choices, within yourself, and your twin flame is mirroring that, then yes, like that's a sign of they're your true twin flame. But like I said before, it's a revealing process, and you just kind of have to go through it in order for that to be revealed. And if you don't really know if someone's your twin flame or not, that's okay too. You know, you don't need to know right now in this moment. It's not really an important thing. The important thing is that you're just choosing to commit to yourself in your journey, and letting go of any expectations of who your twin flame is or how they are, or, you know, what they look like, what they do, and just allowing them to be revealed to you. You know, when I first met my twin flame, I didn't really know that she was my twin flame until like 1.5 years after I met. Well, actually 2, because that's counting before I found Twin Flames Universe, right? So it's always a process. Well, it's about looking at where you're afraid to be in a relationship and just healing that. Because when you heal yourself, you're healing your twin flame. If your twin flame needs therapy, then you need therapy, right? Like I just said, when you heal, so does your twin flame. So if your twin flame is attached to something and that upsets you, then you have an attachment to something, and then it's just about looking to that, looking at what you're attached to and healing through that. And then when you heal through that, your twin flame will automatically make that choice and just heal through the same thing that you're healing through. Well, if your twin flame is with somebody else, if they have a fiance, if they're married, like, it doesn't really matter. If you guys don't know this hairbrush, I knew that this was a perfect shirt to wear today. The hairbrush is what we call the false relationship, like the false person that your twin flame is in a relationship with. And so Basically, we were saying like a porcupine. You know, a porcupine has spines or whatever, and I'm gonna post it in the group. But there's a porcupine, and the porcupine's next to a hairbrush, and the porcupine thinks that the hairbrush is its partner, but in reality, it's not. The porcupine's partner is another porcupine, right? And so that's where the hairbrush came from, because it like kind of looks like a porcupine, but it's not. But like I said before, it doesn't matter if your twin flame is married, if they have a fiance, whatever the heck it is. That it cannot come between your union, right? And if you guys haven't read Jeff and Shalia's book, Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover, it's literally right there. You haven't read this book, there is a story in it where they talk about Keely, one of our former students, and her twin flame had a fiance, right? And she did the inner work, and her twin flame broke up with his fiance, and then we're together. So that's in this book. So if they could do it, you could do it. It's not something that's hard to do. It's just about really choosing to heal what they're showing you. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it? Right? And then going from there. And it's okay if you're married too, right? There's a student that's in Twin Flames Universe right now. I think her name is like, oh my goodness, it starts with a K. Oh, I'm so sorry. But she actually like recently just got divorced from her husband and is now like choosing to be with her twin flame, and she's having a lot of success. And so it's the same thing, right? Like, it doesn't matter at all. How do you know that you did the inner work? If you feel better and you feel more peaceful, that's the key indicator. It's how you feel within. It's how you feel within. That's a hair. I thought it was an orb. But yes, that's the key. Healing all the parts of you that are being mirrored by your twin flame. Whether you're upset, like if you're upset and you're not healing, then you're not going to see any results in your life, right? If you're just kind of fueling in upsets and you're blaming your twin flame and you're being mad at your twin flame, that's not going to get you anywhere, right? What's going to get you somewhere, and it's going to get you results, is about doing the work and healing yourself, loving yourself, having a deep and meaningful relationship with yourself. If you don't do that, you're not going to see results in your union. It's just not going to happen. If you keep trying to ask all these questions, but you don't really do anything about it either, you're not doing it. You just got to do it. Yeah. It's good if you feel unattached to your twin flame, right? But you want to make sure you're not numbing out there. You want to make sure you don't have your what's it called? Your feelings numb towards them. Like if you feel peace, then you know that you are good in this area. But if you don't feel peace and you just feel numbness, then you want to look at that. So if your twin flame knows about your connection but is in denial, it is because you are in denial somewhere. So there's somewhere where you don't trust the connection, where you don't believe in the connection, where you don't believe in love. Right? And yeah, I'm not going to lie and say that this journey is easy. Like, it's not. It's not easy. It's challenging. But when you have the tools and you have Twin Flames Universe, right? You have this support system for yourself, it becomes easier. It becomes doable, right? And it is doable. It's not something that's insanely hard. It can seem insanely hard, but it's not. It's actually really easy. So allow yourself to just choose to support yourself, right? Like, we have a free introductory course. If you guys don't have that, why not? It's free. It's free for you. It's a free thing that you could start learning about twin flames with, and you can start doing the mirror exercise, and that's going to benefit you even more, right? But if you're here and you're not really like using the resources or the tools that we have set out for you, then you know you're not really giving to yourself. So do that, right? Like, it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to feel horrible all the time, right? And if you're feeling crappy, if you're not feeling good, then this is the solution for you, right? Like, you can sit and you can be really upset and really sad, and you can do that for the rest of your life, or you could just choose right now to like do this work, right? And be happy and be fulfilled and feel love, right? And not be longing for your twin flame and not wanting to be loved by them, right? Like, yes, you will experience that joyful, that deep, rich connection that you have with your twin flame. Yes, that's a part of this work. This work guarantees harmonious twin flame union, right? But it also requires you to like be happy within yourself first, and that's why it's really important to do the mirror exercise, because that's how you attract your twin flame, is with self-love. It's not with anything else, right? Yeah, your twin flame feels the work. Like, that's what attracts them. That's why this work is so powerful. And that's why it's so easy, because when you make the choice, right, to love yourself, your twin flame is right there with you, right there healing with you. And so there's nothing that can prevent you from your union except you not making a new choice. I don't know. Why do you keep seeing their names everywhere, right? It's about what it means for you. What does it mean for you? What does it bring up for you? How do you feel about it? Does it make you feel happy? Then that's good. Then that's a good sign, right? Like, for me, when I see my twin flame, I'm very happy. I'm very joyful, you know? Oh, I get reminded of my twin flame. That's very nice, right? But my meaning may be different from your meaning. So you've got to get in touch with yourself, right? And how you feel. But it could be a good thing. It's perfectly like, it's perfectly in your reality for you. No, just do the mirror exercise. You don't have to text your twin flame after you guys like have had an upset. Like, if you have an upset, don't keep texting them, because you're just adding more fuel to the fire, right? Just do your inner work. Just do your inner work and heal through it, and that contact will naturally manifest again. Like, in my twin flame relationship, with my twin flame, I don't really ever have to text her. Yeah, sometimes I text her when I feel guided to, but most of the time she reaches out to me. You know, like, your twin flame will always find a way to contact you. Like, that's the thing. You know, I had set a boundary with my twin flame and was like, you know, I don't have you on Snapchat anymore. Like, I don't want you on Snapchat anymore. And that's just like personal reasons, you know. I'm not gonna go deep into it, but it was just making it a choice for me to love me. And when I did that, she was like, okay. You know, she was pissed about it. But now she texts me. I don't know if you guys know what Snapchat is, but like, you can see memories, and she'll text me memories from Snapchat, right? Like, because I don't have her on Snapchat. So your twin flame will always find a way to contact you. You know, you don't have to worry about that. You just need to worry about you. You have to make yourself like your number one priority. You have to be extremely present with yourself and extremely loving towards yourself. If you don't have a good relationship with yourself, you're not going to have a good relationship with your twin flame at all. Like, I'm telling you, at all. If you're ignoring yourself, if you're not being present with yourself, if you're not communicating with yourself, if you're not loving yourself, your twin flame will not do any of these things. It's just science. That's how twin flames work. Can you explain the teachings of union? Yes, totally. So the teachings of union and unionism is really about the teachings of love, right? Loving yourself and loving others, right? And sharing that and spreading that. That's what it is. That's really what unionism is. And following God, right? Loving others as God loves us, and loving ourselves as God loves us. That's really what it is. And ascending, right? Being closer to God, being closer to Source, right? The universe, whatever you'd like to say. I just say God. You're always going to be attracted to your twin flame because like that's your person. That's your person. What if my twin flame's ego is so big? If your twin flame's ego is so big, it's because your ego is so big. You're giving it a lot of energy. Like, ego is not big. Ego is not powerful. Ego is little. We don't even have an ego. An ego is just something that, like, we learned, right? Ego is separation consciousness, but it's not actually a real thing. It's not actually grounded in the truth because it's not of God. So don't give that power. Don't say my twin flame has a big ego because you're giving that power. Don't even acknowledge the ego, right? But if that upsets you, then you have to look where you're having a big ego, where you're choosing to give ego energy. Yeah, if your twin flame hasn't texted, like, a lot of the times, if your twin flame isn't texting you, like, it's okay. You know, you don't have to worry. If your twin flame's on, like, vacation or chilling, like, just relax. Like, it's fine, you know? Just let it be. Your twin flame doesn't always have to be texting you. You know, and if you want your twin flame to always be texting you, like, that's a needy energy. That's gonna repel them. They're not gonna text you if you have that. You know? If you want to, you can text them and be like, yeah, hey, hope you and your son are having fun, right? But you also can't wait for your twin flame to text you either. Like, sometimes you gotta text your twin flame because here's the mirror. Oh, I'm gonna wait for my twin flame to text me. And then here's your twin flame is, oh, I'm gonna wait for my twin flame to text me. It's the same thing. You both have the waiting energy. So if you don't choose like another way forward, your twin flame won't either. Yes, you can set boundaries with your twin flame. It's perfectly okay. I do it all the time. If you're healing, he's healing too. You don't have to both be actively doing this work because you are one consciousness. You're one consciousness. So if you are healing truly, so is your twin flame. I mean, I'm not going to really give ego an a definition because it's just not real, right? You don't have to worry about it. It's something that somebody made up. Ow. But it's just separation consciousness. It's not important. It's okay if you're afraid to say the wrong thing, right? Like, it's a normal fear, but make sure you work through that fear and just love yourself where you're scared. You know, you want to give yourself that attention and that time and that presence. Because if you're scared here, you just need love. They run because you run from yourself. And because you're chasing them. And you're not chasing you. Hey, Myri. Good to see you. I'm excited to see you tomorrow and talk with you and see what you've been up to for a week. I'm sure you have a lot of changes since we last spoke. That's so awesome. You can follow like the names or dreams. You know, you don't have to like look at every single sign and be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, just take what resonates with you and then go from there, you know. But if something's not resonating with you, then you don't need to like look at it. But I like every day, you know, I get signs, but it's not like this huge thing anymore, you know. A song will come on the radio and I'm like, oh, I really like this. I think this is really beautiful. It reminds me of my twin flame. Or I'll see her birthday and I'm just like, oh, you know, that's really nice too. But you just have to let it be like what it is, you know. If you feel good about it, then that's good. And just take that as a sign from the universe. Like, that's how the universe communicates with you. That's how God communicates with you. So you're just having a conversation. It means you're detached if you're not desperate, like trying to talk to your twin flame. It's really good. You just pursue yourself. You don't have to go and chase your twin flame. or anybody. Like, just focus on yourself, and the right people in your twin flame will be attracted to you. I mean, yeah, like, a false twin flame can reflect healing after a mirror exercise, but, like, eventually they're gonna fall away, right? They're not gonna keep reflecting that change, you know? But it's like, it's what's perfect for you on your journey. That's why it's so important to not be attached to who your twin flame is, and to just let the revealing process happen. Like I said before, I didn't know that my true twin flame was my true twin flame until, like, 2 years after I met her. You know, and, like, there were times where I thought that she was my false twin flame too, or I thought that somebody else was my twin flame. But the deeper that I went, I realized that, like, no, this woman, my twin flame, she's unequivocally my twin flame, and I have no doubts about it. Right? Like, I feel in my heart, and I know she's my twin flame. I know that she is. Right? And I've been in Harmonious Union before, and, like, you can't come into Harmonious Union with anybody else but your true twin flame. So that's kind of like a confirmation there too. That's good. Non-attachment is a very good practice to have. What's my cat doing? Well, maybe my cat was trying to say hi. You're gonna come say hi? No? Alright. I wouldn't start a romantic relationship with somebody else. That's not gonna help your union. It's just gonna push you away from your union because you're not choosing your union. So, I wouldn't recommend that. That's not the best thing to do. Well, I wouldn't say that it's not the best thing to do. I would just say just don't do it, because it's not going to help you on your journey. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you're sending your twin flame love, they feel it. That's what the connection is about. But that's what this is what unionism and the teachings of union is really about loving yourself, and really, like, choosing to embody that and love all the areas in your life, right? Loving your finances, loving your job, life purpose, not your job, loving people around you, loving yourself, loving God, right? That's what it is, and it's very important. It's very, very important. It's the same thing that I talked about before. You have to go through the revealing process, and a soulmate will not line up with you. They will fall away. So, yeah, like, you don't have to worry. You know, and if you're not sure too, like, you can do this exercise where you make a love list, and this list is, so it's all your core values, right? Whatever you desire in a relationship, and it's everything that you desire in a perfect partner. And if you can, like, check those boxes, and that will help you identify them too. No, just set boundaries. You don't have to, if other guys like you and you're feeding that, then you're leaking your energy. No, there's a lot of people in union right now. Like, there's a lot. I mean, not a huge amount, but it's there. Like, everyone's working on it, and so you can be, like, rest assured knowing where can you book a session with me. So if you go to, if you're in the hold on. You just message this account, and I'll message you on here, and I'll give you my link, and we can do that. Or you can look me up. I'm on the Facebook group. I'm also on, like, the coach's webpage. You can just look up Drake Minori, and you can click on me there and book a session with me. It'll take you right to my website. So, you're welcome. Whatever your twin flame is mirroring to you, like, if they have a different personality and that upsets you, then you, like, it's just you. It's just you. Your twin flame is just you. They're not separate from you in any way. So, like, whatever they're doing and it's upsetting you, It's within you right here. You just have to work on that and work on where in your consciousness you're making that choice, and you're choosing what your twin flame is choosing. So, yeah, hopefully that helps. If you're chasing your twin flame, then, like, of course they're going to be cold. Like I said before, chasing your twin flame is a highly repulsive energy to your twin flame. Highly repulsive. Okay, so, like, this is a different question, right? If you honestly do not have any idea who your twin flame is, then yes, you can date people. But if you have a person who you think and believe to be your twin flame, then just stick with that person and do the inner work, right? And the inner work will reveal them or not. But just because you don't know your twin flame, like truly yet, like, you don't need to go and date, like, okay, let me go date this person, like, you don't have to do that to reveal your true twin flame. You can just attract them by doing the inner work. Like, if you want high contrast and you want to feel, like, really bad, then yeah, go ahead, like, date all those people. But the fastest process is to just do everything within. You know, like, doing stuff outside of you it's not really a fast process. It doesn't really speed things up. How do you not chase? You just choose to focus on yourself. You choose to give yourself all of the love that you desire from your twin flame to yourself. And then that won't make your chase. The only reason that you're chasing them is because you want love from them. That's the only reason. And so if you give yourself love, then you're not going to want to chase your twin flame. That's what it is. But if you don't want to love yourself and you want to chase your twin flame, like, it's not going to get you anywhere. So you really have to get clear on why you don't want to love yourself, you know, if you have that. And it's okay. It's okay if you have to admit that maybe there's a part of you that, like, you don't want to love. That's fine. But go through that, right? Because you're going to have to love yourself eventually. If you want to be with your twin flame, you have to love yourself, because your twin flame is you. Yes, you can get back with your twin flame even if you are in separation. It's completely possible, 150%. Do you choose your harmonious union? Good. If you choose that, then you do that. I'm with my soulmate. Is it good or what? I mean, like, I don't recommend soulmates here. We're not here for soulmates. We're here for twin flames. Like, I'm twin flame 150%. You know, your soulmate has a twin flame too, and so you can release them to their twin flame. You know, you're not going to be completely satisfied with a soulmate. What to do if you're thinking of changing coaches? Well, you can, like, we don't really have, like, that one coach rule anymore, so you can change coaches. Like, that's fine. If you're feeling guided to somebody, then you can change your coach. I didn't change my coach recently, but, like, I started doing MAP with my coach, and then I just, like, changed the coach that I did, like, the mirror exercise with, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Twin flame is your eternal partner. Soulmate is the person, is like, they're not with you forever. You weren't created with a soulmate. You were created with a twin flame. Your twin flame's your ultimate lover, your perfect partner. Like, honestly, if you want to go deeper into this subject, just get twin flames finding your ultimate lover. Like, honestly, seriously, any question that I've probably answered in here is in this book. It's in this book. Like, so if you want, like, a deeper explanation, definitely get this book. It's on Amazon. It's called Twin Flames: Finding Your Ultimate Lover. Like, this is the thing, right? Like, you know, I could sit and explain to you the difference between soulmates and twin flames for hours, right? But if you look in here, hold on a moment. Let me show you. Where is it at? Difference between... Alright, we'll just go to the chapters, right? So, if we go to the chapters, what are twin flames? How do I find my twin flame? How will I know when I've met my twin flame? Right? Then you've got, hold on, changing things. Meeting your twin flame, the mirror exercise, right? What we talked about. We've got Harmonious Union. What's the difference between soulmates and twin flames? We got the divine masculine, the divine feminine. We have, the twin flame couple that I was talking about in their story, right? So, if you want to go deeper on these topics, like, definitely get this book because it's probably the best investment that you can make. But like, it's the best book you're ever going to read about twin flames, I'll tell you that. And I've read this book like 10 times already, and every time I read this book, I find like a new thing, a new thing to talk about. But like, whatever you're going through right now, it's okay. It's whatever you're going through. How can you give me an example how to heal separation? Mirror exercise. So the mirror exercise, if you didn't know, it's your twin flame mirrors you because you're one consciousness. So whatever your twin flame is mirroring to you, whatever is upsetting you right now about your twin flame, take that and do the mirror exercise. And so like I said, if you don't know what the mirror exercise is, I'll do it very quickly with you. First step, identify your upset. I'm upset with my twin flame because they're not communicating with me. Step 2, change it onto yourself. I'm upset with myself because I'm not communicating with myself. Step 3, identify where in your consciousness this is true. Is it true? Yes, because you're upset about it. So you go in, you close your eyes. This is what I do. I close my eyes and I envision this part of me that is upset because I'm not communicating with them. Right? And I find them. Maybe it's my inner child. Maybe it's a version of me right now. Maybe it's a version of me 2 years ago. Whatever it is, be present with them. Step 4, ask this part of you what they need to feel completely loved right now in this moment. Whatever they need, give that to them. Give that to them and love them and be present with them until you are completely peaceful here. When you are completely peaceful, then you take this part of you and you just merge them back within. So you can hug them, you can imagine yourself hugging them, and they just merge back with you. And then boom, you did the mirror exercise. And you do the mirror exercise every single time that you're upset. And it's highly powerful. It's highly powerful. I work with clients all the time. I don't know if Mari's still here or Maria is still here. But I literally worked with her a week ago. We did the mirror exercise. We had our first session, and I think the day after she texted me and she was like, "Dude, my twin flame texted me all this stuff." And I'm not gonna go into detail because that's for her. But basically, like, her twin flame reached out and texted her all these things, and she's like, "Oh my god, I'm so surprised." And I'm like, "Yes, that's the power of the mirror exercise. It's very powerful. It's a very potent tool, and it's the only tool you need to heal separation from your twin flame. The only tool." I just like the tiger skull. Like, I just like Japanese things. I'm a geek for Japanese things. Like, I want a real samurai sword so I can just have one. Can anybody with their soulmate, if their soulmate loves them so much? I don't promote soulmates here. But your soulmate doesn't love, like, your soulmate can't love you like your twin flame loves you. So it's not a deep love. Yeah, it's a deep love, but it's not the deepest love that you can have. Can you put the details for the mirror exercise up on your Instagram page? So, Wolf Angel, you can go to Twin Flames Universe on YouTube. Just type in Twin Flames Universe mirror exercise on YouTube, and you will find the video. It's an animated video. It's like 2 minutes long. You can watch that, and that will go deep into the mirror exercise for you. And then, like I just said before, if you buy Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover, the book, it has a whole chapter dedicated to the mirror exercise. So then you can always have that handy for you. Yes, you can heal physical distance with your twin flame with the mirror exercise. You can heal every single thing in your reality with the mirror exercise. Anything. You can heal anything. You can heal sickness. You can heal insomnia. You can heal food allergies. You can heal your body, like anything. Your finances. Yeah. Anything. Your femininity, your masculinity, you can heal all of it. Every single thing. There's nothing that the mirror exercise can't heal. You just can't, like, change the weather. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you so much for that link. I really do appreciate that. Because it's hard to, like, try to figure that out. Thank you, Neelam. I appreciate that. Is that how you say your name? I've been trying to, like, figure out how to say your name. I'm not good with names. You're welcome, Byron. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, you guys have all the tools, and like, you're not alone. We're here for you. We're here to support you on your journey. So yeah, like, if you want to go deeper with us, like, go deeper with us. Get your support. Like I said, we have the free introductory course. It's in our bio. It's free. Just download that and, like, go through the lessons because they're really powerful. And they're going to teach you everything that I've been talking to you about in here. And so, like, just don't give up. Don't give up, okay? I know it's hard sometimes. I know it feels like that you're not making any progress. But you are. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep having faith and trust yourself and trust God. And be confident in your healing. And I promise you, and I do this all the time, but come here, give me your pinkies, all right? I promise you, if you do this work and you heal and you're committed to your journey, you got faith, I promise you, you'll have your Harmonious Twin Flame Union, okay? It will happen for you. It will happen. All right? So, I'm going to go, but I love you guys so much, okay? And if you missed this or you came in late or whatever, I'm here every Monday at 1 p.m. EST, so just mark it on your calendars. You can come talk to me. Sometimes I talk to the audience, like, face-to-face. I just go what I'm guided to do. But like I said, thank you guys again. And like I said, you're supported here, you're loved here, and we're here for you, okay? So thank you so much again for watching. Thank you for the support. It's always so fun to do this with you guys, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye-bye. See you in the next live.